Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the live. It is December the 23rd. I am Miss Marie, and this is Giving It To You Straight, live from the East Coast. Late night. For me, it's a late night. So welcome. It is in the spirit of gratitude and appreciation for you all that I find myself in this medium. Happy birthday to all Capricorns. May your day be full of bliss, joy, and happiness all around you. Remember, believing in yourself is all you need to do. Courage and strength, having faith. I have the Awakened Soul, What's the Tea, and some tarot. And why practicing gratitude? It is one of the fastest ways to raise your vibration and to welcome new energy, mind, body, and spirit. And your mental well-being, knowing that it is almost Christmas Day in just 2 days. And just, gratitude is a core belief of your thoughts, and they're shaped by of course, those core beliefs which act as filters for your perception of reality. Positive thinking, cultivating positive thoughts. They could counteract negative emotions and create a more favorable reality. And then being mindful, being aware of your thoughts and emotions that allow you to identify your emotional patterns. Words, affirmation, use it in positive affirmations that can help you reprogram your subconscious mind and reinforce your desired beliefs. Gratitude is a great way to connect to source, to connect that link, to reconnect. So practicing gratitude can significantly enhance your mental well-being by increasing happiness and reducing stress. It also strengthens your relationships. So it's going to foster more appreciation and connection and can improve self-esteem and promote a more positive outlook on your life. Furthermore, gratitude can positively impact physical health and improving sleep and boosting resilience. So what are you grateful for right now? And just start speaking, more positively, welcoming new energy and believing in yourself and believing in the miracle of Christmas. Once you put that gratitude into action, you start receiving your desire. What you mostly desire this Christmas, and you start experiencing miracles. All right. I got my miracle. I came on earlier this morning, and I was talking about miracles and what had happened, and I got to experience my miracle. I did find my check. For those of you that were here earlier, I thank you so much for being there and listening to me. I have the Awakened Soul. If you have any questions, finances, career, love, what is it all about? The Awakened Soul for all 12 zodiac signs. We got What's the Tea? Aries through Pisces. What your soul is awakening to. What are some of the things on this Christmas holiday? Mix and mingle and jingle and we eat. We're going to light up the angels on Christmas Day. I will not be here tomorrow, but I will be back on Christmas days. So, yeah. Welcome. The Awakened Soul, Aries through Pisces. Just a quick oracle. One of my favorite oracle decks here. The Awakened Soul. I love this deck. All right, let's go ahead. Aries through Pisces. Let's see what the Awakened Soul Oracle has for you this beautiful December 23rd, a little after 9 p.m. If you want to chat, if you just want to ask a question that has nothing to do with tarot, you can come ahead. If you want What's the Tea one more. Thank you, one more. And thank you. Hi, Royal Priestess. As we tap into the great, powerful, divine spirit of all there is and all that will ever be, who enlivens all life and animates all things. Let's go ahead. Hi, Royal Priestess 22. I love it. So, Aries, you got the mantra card here. So, if you look at the beads here, those are called prayers. All right. So, prayer are basically the beads. All right. So, praying and connecting, maybe doing some rosary. Some Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. So maybe doing something like that. How you doing tonight? I'm doing all right. I am doing all right, Royal Priestess 22. All right, but mantras are used. Mantras and mudras are used to affirm things. Are used to connect more to your higher self and opening those portals, those energies, and connecting to more of the cosmic energy. All right, the spheres. So we have to connect with the spheres of the stars. And yeah, so just say some mantras and see what are you grateful for. Okay, and yeah, that's basically it. Yes, I do tarot. You do tarot mantras. Great. Okay, that's Aries energy here. The beads are the prayers. Basically, the beads are the prayers according to some ancient cultures. I'm not making this up. This is, you can just go really look. They were used to count each affirmation or word, and they'll count. This is how we got the rosary. Yeah. So every time we say, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, or we say, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed art the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. That was one. And then on and on and on, and those became hi, always loving 7. I am going to be talking about the Christmas tree and the telepathy oracles on Christmas Day, so you don't want to miss that. Let's go ahead to Taurus trust and divine timing. Okay, and so from the cocoon, from the caterpillar, it doesn't molt like the snake. It doesn't shed skin. It turns into a whole new creature. But through that process, it becomes something beautiful. So something might be hard right now, or maybe finding your faith while you in this period of waiting. Okay, it's a male adult. There's a male here. Okay, because I know the crystallization of the moth from a moth to a flame. Something hot here. All right. Hey, I've also worked with the rosaries and did the mysteries beautifully. Oh, beautiful. I love that. You work with the rosaries. Nice. So trust in divine timing. Gemini solitude from the chaos. All right. You see that fox behind you. Finding that fire within. So the fox is clever, right? Your sharpness, how to tune in and to tune out when it's conflict around you. Let's go ahead to Cancer. Cancer, you have this change. Ooh. All right. Like I was just talking about the snake. The snake is one of the creatures that it sheds the old skin. Through sloughing, right? It still uses what is left. So finding the medicine within you, changing to something different here. The changes is a song by Rainbow. Oh, really? All right, I'll look that up. I like when people give me new things. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead to Leo. Leo, you have cleanse. charging your crystals, your sage, especially with this. We just had the new moon last week, but waiting for the full moon. When the full moon, cleanse your crystals. But most important, release what you already have made faith. The superpower you want for a day. Ooh, I love that. Let's try that. What superpower you want for a day? Ooh, I love that. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube. All right. So cleanse, charge your crystals, but intentions, right? So we said those intentions, manifestations, but then on the full moon, we release, and remember that the universe picks up, especially with the full moon energy. That's your superpower. Yeah, so just release what already you had intended. Just release the faith that you have. Pray affirmations, and yeah, just release, cleanse and release for the new year because we're a couple of days away. Compassion here, Virgo. Okay. And Libra, you have guidance. I don't know. Can you see the whole thing over here? I can't see the whole thing. Let me push this up. There you go. Whether you're receiving guidance or whether you're giving guidance here. We'll look a little bit more into that. It's not giving me nothing. Not right now. Maybe you're interested in something here. Maybe you're looking. The moon. So let me see what's in here. We got the moon, the sun, and the star. She got 3 cards here. She got the sun, the moon, and the star. Let's go ahead to simplicity for Scorpio. Simplifying your life. All right. Simple. I don't know. I got to get more. All right, let's see. So song for you, Sagittarius. Tibetan bowl. Perseverance, Capricorn. Aquarius, meditation. And Pisces, the truth. All right. So one of the things about the throat chakra that is, a lot of times we don't have the right words, the articulation, and so sometimes the truth is hard. Either it's hard to give, or it's hard to receive, or So we all heard the saying, "The truth will set you free." So maybe you have a problem with, understanding some truths or not being able to express yourself. Okay, so as you learn how to clean and detoxify your throat chakra is what it's showing me. All right. That's it. Just I'd like to see what people get here. The problem with the truth. The truth is not an easy thing. Principles don't always smell like flowers. Sometimes the truth hurts. And, right? Setting boundaries, identifying what you can control and let go of what you can't, and what allows you to focus your energy and creating your desires. The truth. What is the truth? Miracle, faith, and synchronicities. Let me see if anybody comes in. If YouTube opens up, sends the energy out. Anybody has a question? I'm not usually up. I don't usually come in at this time because I work, but today I got off work earlier, so of course I took a nap, and now here I am a couple hours later because I'm not gonna be live tomorrow. Nor will I be recording anything. I'll be live or I might late at night. I'm not sure yet. So if you have any questions, come on in. Oh, living in the moment. Craving action, taking risks, defensiveness, use of sci-fi activity, instant quick to okay, gravitation. I'm thinking about going to India with my son in March. Is this trip? All right, let's see. I like that. All right. What are you seeking in India, if you don't mind sharing? Let's go to the awakened soul. That's the energy that I am on. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. Royal Priestess 22. The awakened soul. Maybe you get 200-hour yoga teacher class or resource. Nice. Beautiful. May your trip be blessed and full of just a lot of mind, spirit, and body connection more to your higher self, you know. May it be blessed and beautiful. One more. 200 hours. Wow. One more. Thank you. And thank you. 200 hours. Wow. You got wisdom card, but then you got this. You got the adventure card, and so you got these three cards. The desire. See, you gotta listen. The wisdom, ancestors, right? So I just want to see where you are with your energy. All right. So life, our creativity. One thing about our creativity, it ebbs and it flows, right? And sometimes it could seem miles away. So maybe more for your creative, nurturing your creativity, taking this trip. All right, because sometimes it could be scary, right? And so fun here. There's a festival that happens in India. I forgot when when they throw that, they throw the color. What's the name of that? Because that's what they're showing me here. When does this happen? In February? When does this happen? They throw the chalk. What is it called? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because that's what it's showing me here. All right, but then this energy here is about, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Are you going around that time? But this energy has to do with the masculine, how to balance the masculine and feminine energy. All right. So that's probably what you're looking for, the duality of our true nature, which is light and dark, feminine and masculine energy. So I don't know if you're going for that recalibration. All right. But our creativity, and finding in our journey to the path of self-discovery is all of this is for me, for you. It's embracing your creative side. Like basically you're gonna be going through a 5-stage here. What I'm showing here is because you go through the practice and preparation when it comes to your creativity, your map, the roadmap to your awareness, to your divinity. All right, with my son more, or for the spiritual connection with myself. Yeah, because this is what it showed. This here, this is masculine and feminine. This exists within you. It's not separated from you. To have that more balance between right, because it's like this. When we're dealing with children, we could be too passive, right? Or too assertive, or we to be too aggressive, right? How to find that middle path is basically, all right, I know this energy very well here. Okay. Yeah, so you're aware of that. How to embrace both, your dual nature. By embracing duality, knowing how to find the middle. How to find the center and sit within that center. Knowing you know what I mean? Because either we be too a little bit too harsh, rash, like a harsh kind of energy. I don't know how to explain it to you. All right. So yeah, let's see what else here. I don't know if you're going around this. Man, I forgot the name of that. The holiday, but something like that. The Holy Week. There you go, Holy Week. It's called. I believe it's called Holy Week. All right, when they throw all the. When does that happen? Holy Week. I think that's what it's called. There's a celebration there. Yeah. That's one of the biggest festivals. Ramadan. Oh, I don't really know. I seen it. I see when they throw all the colors. All right. So it's just you and your son. That's it. I want to talk a little bit more about the incubation, so you're gonna go through these 5 stages here. So you're gonna go from the practice and preparation to the incubation when everything is simmering. All right. So that's what it's showing me here with this energy here. This is when this is when it gets really really heavy, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about that to you. All right. Let's see what tarot card you get here. All right. If it's something new, you'll get the Fool. All right. Mystery here with the moon. And for me, the moon is all about choreography, dancing, music. All right. Doing dancing. There's a dance here, because one thing about the moon's energy is choreography, and it's all about, how the fish in the sea, they start gathering, the Diwali, there you go, the festival of lights. All right. The sun, it's going to be beautiful. Yes. So then you ask me what? All right. Yes, I'm very aware of my masculine, mainly just going so I can connect with my son. So you got this is a very masculine card here, but that's the inner child. You're going to feel beautiful. Everything's going to go well. And then you got the high priestess. All right. Feminine, masculine energy here. And the 10 of Pentacles. Public image here. Wow. So you got a lot of Leo energy. You got a lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then, of course, the high priestess goes to. But this is you. Because, right? Your moon, your connection to water. So doing a lot of different activities here. Wow. I never got this question before. Right? And the strength card is all about mind and body, practical fortitude for me, as I understand the energy. All right? Connecting more to your higher self, because initially the strength card, how do I correct the excitement? There's excitement here. So what the excitement that we want to fix here, right? When we get, when things are not going, like when we think people are coming towards me. So if that's harmful. So how do I do that without using my bite? Because like when you look at the animal when it wants to control something, your primal urges is to bite, is to attack. All right, there's something here. I'm at the I'm at the royal priesthood. Oh, okay. I like that. I don't really know what the royal priesthood is what it is. You could maybe explain here. So we got the sun, which is going to give you positivity. It forecasts a beautiful, healthy mind, body. So there's a lot of mind, body, spirit connection, and more importantly, connection with the inner child. Living a life of magic, simply being reconnecting to that inner child and healing the wounds, the trauma, the drama. We all go through it. I send for spirit. The one in the Bible. Let me see. I sent for the spirit of authority that lives within me. Oh, okay. I like that. All right. See, you got something new. All right. The 10 of Pentacles for me is healing the family lineage, right? But it speaks of public image here. So that you might be conscious of how you are there's something here about partners, here. There's a public resonance here, potential here, considering other, because I got a lot of Venus energy here. The dynamics of your life here, I'm sure have a lot of eyes on me. I'm a big presence. Yeah. All right. So that's a here with the public image here for sure. All right. A strong focus on career here in the 10th, because this is for me. All right. So, this calm energy, because regardless of public image, all right, being that you could step out of the limelight and carry this humble kind of energy, all right, in the presence, like let's say I'm very glamorous, I have a lot going on, I look good, but this is being humble, the humble side, See, one thing about the animal, it teaches you to use your obedient side, your kind side to get across, we don't have to use our primal because this is all about attacking. But when people are coming towards me, right? I make sure that that's not what's happening. Ooh, I don't want to drop that. All right. So, yeah, I feel here with the sun. Of course, the sun is all about, you know, the ultimate thing. Like if I explain to you the sun, it gives you both. It gives you moody because it gets moody, all right, because it has to do so much work. But it gives you best positive results. It gives you mental, practical fortitude to prevail in a situation. So it's, of course, it's a card of inspiration, all right, of positivity, of a lot of you know, just freedom to connect to your clairvoyance, to see through, to pierce through, to see through the eyes of God, basically. All right. I try my best to be a woman of Proverbs. I love that. I love that. I love that. I haven't read the Bible in a while. I mean, we all start there. Because when we look at the awaken no longer fall in love. They rise into it, which is that's spectacular here. All right. So right now, this is all about being peaceful, quiet, creating the sanctuary, sacred space. All right, and that's what she does. She slowed down. She trusts in her intuition, and she honors her internal rhythm. All right, not being ahead of schedule, being in tune with your feelings, and allowing things to unfold with purpose and well-being. All right, so what else can we say this about this here? The adventure and going through those doors. Let me see what else I could get. Blah 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 blah. Is generally the card. What? Let me see. Is generally the card that comes out with my energy, that or the high priestess. All right. So you did. So you did read here where they do the preparation. So if you understand this energy though. So when you go in the Bible, where is it at again? Oh my God, you're gonna make me go get my Bible. Is it in Kings when they start preparing the Solomon? Because this is all about the philosopher's stone, right? So when you understand Solomon, because it's in the name, so encoding some hidden, so you know a little bit about it, or how much do you know? Because that's what I want to know. How much do you know about Solomon, sun and moon? All right, you understand a little bit about Solomon, because this is like, oh, okay, so you understand this energy. Because it's in the Bible, right? You understand Boaz and Jansen, the two pillars that stood outside the Temple of Solomon, the gold, finding the treasure. All right. I love this. All right. So you understand that. That's how I uncovered that these things. I said, wait a minute, this is in the Bible. I don't know a lot about Solomon, but this is what it's telling you. No, but you gotta understand. Yeah, I want you to understand this. You could go and you could go and read it. Oh, I'm gonna go read it because you're the only person here, huh? Yeah, because it's in the name. Hey, Joel, it's in the name. It's in the name. Solomon, and this is about the Torah, of course. What is the first man? Genesis through Deuteronomy, and when you look at that. It's giving you it doesn't give you everything in detail. So this is about encoding here because there are hidden codes in this right? There are hidden codes here because this if you look at the Torah codes, right? But it has to be decoded because remember the high priests when they were writing the Bible, they had left us. There was a lot of clues. It's in the name Solomon. So the soul, a moon. So this, I'm surprised you didn't get the moon, but you got it here. All right. So when the earth, the earth, it's between the sun and the moon. You get that penetration and you move the internal waters from within. All right. And unlocking something new. All right. A priest forever under the order of Melchizedek. Okay. So I'm all about that Solomon and the philosopher's stone. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna get the Bible. Where did I put my Bible? I'm gonna find my Bible and I'm gonna go here because I'm still trying to figure out. There's still things that I encoded. So I know Solomon. I know this is telling me. I know that the cross represents one of the representations of it. It represents the solstices and the solstices and the equinoxes that this earth, as we rotate, right? I was doing this rotation and this cycle around the sun. All right. And so we're looking at how it crosses the earth, right? Every six, and then we get the highs and the low tides here. So unlocking, there's gonna be things that you're gonna be unlocking here. All right. So when we, one of the things here, the stillness of this car, because the creativity that you're gonna get out of this, right, and understanding that the adventure here, all right, as you're gonna be, because this is something about your creative process that feels like you're walking through a forest or without a compass, right, and a non-final destination. This is what this is. So you wonder. So what's gonna happen? You're gonna be wondering where you at, or you thinking about where am I in this creative process, right? Because creativity, So when you create a map for your creative journey here, so right now your preparation and practice, then you get the incubation, then you get the insight, then you start evaluating things, and then you're gonna start elaborating things. Okay, so you're gonna go through these 5 stages here. All right, because remember, nurturing your creativity. So you're almost there. Okay, there's a lot. There's a long way here. Okay, because you didn't get the empress, and the empress represents nurturing your creativity and understanding that life, all right, or fertilization happens through water. So we are born to create. This is in our DNA. So finally, you're gonna find a lot of things here. All right, it is because we're born. This is what we're meant to do. All right, to procreate, and this is here. Look, okay, and so sometimes creativity is gonna feel like it's miles away. We know it lives in our core and our being, right? But that creative process could be daunting for you. It might be like that, all right? With kids, responsibility, work, so we understand that energy. Hey, I left, I'm back. Hey, now I'm asking you questions. Go ahead. I was tried in the fire, and I'm now golden, and I was awarded a purple heart. It came up from the threshing floor with the foundation. Wow, you deep. All right? You're deep. You're deep. You're deep here. Yeah, you're very deep here. All right? So, tell your story. I was tried in the fire, and I'm now golden. Wow. I was awarded a purple heart. It came up from the threshing floor with the foundation. I'm gonna go read because I'm still trying to unlock Jansen, Jachin. All right. So you know that all of our man, I can't even go there right now. So this is some deep stuff here, man. All right, the Wally. Anyway, you're deep. You're deep. I'm gonna go read, and this is how I uncover. All right, because we still listen. There's still so much to uncover, and as you go on this journey of self-discovery, your creativity, and understanding that there are things that are gonna be challenging. All right, but man, this looks beautiful. The sun is all about positive, and just this is all about your creativity and going in and really doing your work on the inner child or your son, or connecting more to, because this is all about my higher self and having this humbleness, humble beginnings here. This is beautiful. It's beautiful, but then it's like, of course, the high priestess give you that mystery. Yeah, you're very deep here. Wow. I can't wait till I go into Egypt. My thing is first knowing here where I'm at in the United States, and going into, hopefully with a lot of you guys for the future, going into Washington and see the obelisks, and a lot of the mysteries that's there, and then working my way. I gotta know what's going on in my own oceans, and in my own country. I am in and out of the sun. Oh wow. I go back and forth between the two. Ooh. All right. So you go back. Wow, this is deep. This is deep. Hopefully I get to travel with a lot of you guys in the future. All right. Especially at the end of my journey here. So we could really touch some, man, we go out there, man. I just want to be just everything, just connect to the cosmos, the inner cosmos. So we look at the inner realms, and we connect through that field internally, right? And it's through this field of consciousness. But yeah, let me go read that. You're gonna get me back into that, and the new year. All right, jingle bell, jingle bell. Wow, wow. It's never easy jingle around. Where did I put my Bible? Next time jingle and jingle. Where is? Did I put my Bible? I think it's. I don't know where I put my Bible at, but I got my other one. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about that. Hopefully, I get before for the new year. Maybe on the 3rd, I want to come in and we're gonna read the. I don't know if it's in Kings. Yeah, it's in Kings when they were building Solomon's temple. So we got a lot of clues here. There's a lot of things here that we don't really know. Hopefully, we can uncover those things together. I have to good blessings. You have to go good blessings. Go. Okay. Have a happy night. Okay. Have a happy night. So remember that the sun is an interstellar vortex portal taking you to higher dimensions, so you could receive all your spiritual gifts. And so as we leave, from the 3D, physical into the 4-dimensional spiritual mind. So reaching your highest potential here. All right. This is not an easy thing. Hey, will my sister be angry at me for a long time? This is deep. Royal Priestess is really, really deep. And understand. Wow, this is it just blew me away. All right. So here it's incredible when I get this. All right, and this always comes out, but embracing our dual nature, and sitting in the center of the energy and not to choose sides. Right. That's one of the laws, the law of gender. One of the laws that we need to understand. But I hope that I gave him a little something. That was too deep. I would have got because it'll get you it'll get you lost. All right. Ancestors' wisdom is there. When you look at the sun from here and say, okay, everything's just going great, everything's amazing, your life looks positive, it's beautiful. But we're talking about the sun. We're talking about the heart of the solar system. So here we only got one sun. So God gave his only begotten son to us. So whoever believes in God and Jesus will have eternity life. Yeah, so this is some deep stuff here. So really understanding the energy is deep. That was deep. Anyway, I hope because there's things that we can't even understand. So will my sister be angry? Hey, Nas, will I have a permanent job in the near future? Let's find out. Genevic. Hey, OG Shores. Hi. Let's go ahead to Genevic. Genevic, will my sister be angry at me for a long time? Whew. All right, let's see what's going on here. I am using the Awakened Soul. Man, I didn't expect that question without my with my cosmic energy, because we don't really know where are we going. The sun is taking us into different there's portals of energy, and there's vortexes, and there's this traveling here 5.18 million miles or billion miles per second. It will blow your mind, as we think we're not still. All right. So when you ask me a question like that, I'm like, what? Where? I might not be in the energy. So, wow, that was deep. All right. So just try to have as much balance as you can. All right. Let's go ahead. Wow. Here we go. Genevic. The superpower you want for a day. Come on, guys. If you could have a superpower for Christmas, what that would be? One more for Genevic. Genevic, thank you. One more. And thank you. Well, Join everybody else. All right. It's been a little different. That's all. It's been a little more challenging, but you got this. Okay. It's just been a little more challenging. Listen, I got paid this morning and I lost my whole paycheck. So, okay. So we're gonna go through things. You're getting tested. I lost my check and then there it goes. 5 hours later, it was outside. Nobody had touched my check. I got to experience that miracle. I didn't worry. I came on here, find somebody that could listen, find a friend, somebody that could give you, just a shoulder. All right, you don't have to do it alone. You don't do it alone. If not, connect and pray. So you got truth here. All right, will my sister be mad at me? There was words here. Pisces just got this. Somebody's very sensitive. All right, so it's like being around this person is like walking through eggshells. You got to be careful what you say. All right, but Pisces, I just did the whole 12 zodiac, and Pisces just got this energy. All right, but a lot of people that get the truth, they get Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy, but the Pisces got that sensitive. It could be Leo. People that are more sensitive, you got to be more careful. All right, with the truth here, or maybe they said things from a conscious, because a lot of times when we don't sit down and be still, right? Stillness and pausing is very important because what comes out from your frontal cortex. All right. So it goes from the hippocampus and it goes here, and your brain stops communicating. She's a Leo. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, the other side of the sun, the other side, not the other side of the moon. All right. There it goes. All right. There goes the lion. All right. It's all about, I don't know exactly what I'm getting here. All right. Let's see here. All right. So who's a Pisces? You? You're a Pisces? Who's a Pisces? What are you? Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. What are you? It's been a hard week for everybody goes through challenge. It's not a hard week. It's just a challenging week. All right. You're sensitive? Oh, you're a Scorpio. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, okay. So you got a lot of water. You're water. You're water. You're a little bit of everything. You water, you fire, and you are earth. you are a little bit of everything. Let's see here. One more. Thank you. Thank you. I want to know what was said. Let's see here. One more. As we tap into the great, powerful, divine spirit of all there is, who enlivens all life and animates all things. All things are being animated through this beautiful field of consciousness. This light. One more. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's like a yes or no, but sometimes they show me what you're going through, and it's just to give you a more, message that's more in depth. Hey, Joe. One more. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Now I have the time to do the virtual circle reads. Shield and power and lean what? Oh, Wheel of Fortune. What happened? Somebody got kicked out of the home, or there was a celebration. There's gonna be a celebration. Was this about the holidays? All right. So they showing me here fun, adventure, holiday, game. Because this is all about, listen, not only is this a karmic card, all right, or going through this changing of mind, or moving, all right, or just petty stuff, all right, or who's more, this goes back to your childhood, all right. So this is all about, for me here, you got the 4 ones in reverse. Working. Who works, who got some more of this, who got more of that, because normally the 4 ones, I'm not welcome here at home, or I don't know if you guys are going to have any celebrations, but this is about moving. Remember, we're constantly moving, all right? Normally the 4-1 is, having what you need versus what you want. You work hard, now you're rewarded with contentment here. This is a lot of passion, drive, determination, but this is about a move here, all right? You're not welcome here, or family, or whatever the case may be. Why did my personal, what, oh, okay. All right. So all this energy here, if you want change, you got to do it from, it starts from within. You got to know in your community so you could impact people from the outside. This is being a pillar of your community. All right. So if I want to impact others, I got to do it from within. I got to get in to know the people before I could bring this energy out. You understand me? So this is successful. I don't know if there's jealousy here or who accomplished more, who got degrees, right? Or there's somebody that just spends their time watching video games, playing games on their phone, or playing lottery or buying. There's a lot of chaos. There's just a lot of right? Hey, Blanca Guerrero, how you doing, Blanca? All right. So eventually, yeah. All right, in a couple of days, right before the year ends. All right, understand that energy is always moving, and finding your way through the obstacles. Sometimes you're gonna be real. There's a lot of high and lows. Remember, I don't know if there was drinking involved. All right, but when there's a lot of, let's say that somebody drinks and they low on when you inebriated, right? Your your intelligence goes down, but your emotions are high. So a lot of times we speak out of anger, all right? But then we go back to our childhood, all right? Blessings to you, hon. Thank you, thank you. Éxito. Gracias, mi amor. Gracias, Blanca. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Thank you. Blessings to you. All my blessings of love and, of course, an abundance of peace in your life. And peace. We need that. We need that in our lives. In order to go to in order to have peace, we got to go to war. We just got to have, we do. This is what we do. But how to go to war, how to use the words, right? How do I use the words, right? Because I don't want to say the first thing that comes onto my mind. And a lot of times, we speak in our truth, but we got to remember that everything has two sides, not to choose sides. When you have superficial information and you hear hearsay or whatever, or fixing the things that have happened and the changes that we are going to go through. I mean, this gives me so much when I get hit. Hi. When I get this Wheel of Fortune. But yeah, you're going to be talking again, all right? So you guys are going to be talking again, okay? Who wants leadership? Who wants to be in a position of power? Who wants to take over? This is just petty stuff, all right? Just don't let it escalate. Make sure that you verify some things moving forward. Sometimes the truth hurts. Principles don't always smell like flowers. All right? They don't always smell like flowers. It's hard. It's Christmas tomorrow. I know Christmas, well, it's some depending on where you're at. All right? You guys are gonna make it could be tomorrow, it could be in 6 days. It could be right before the new year ends. All right? Speak the truth, get it together, and just have that conversation about the feelings. Remember, when emotions are really, really high, right? We speak things that we don't really mean. We don't mean stuff. We don't mean things. We just say things because we don't know how to put it somewhere. Another, there's no outlet. When we stay bottled up with everything inside, when we speak something, it just comes out. All right, but I don't see nothing harmful here. I'm sorry. All right, I think this person is just, this person stand up for. I gotta stand up for myself. All right, I got the freedom, of course, to speak my mind. And so that's pretty much what's going on here. All right. The last card here, the mind. One thing about living a life of magic. All right. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. So our life is meant to be, of course, this is what Christmas is all about. It's about living a life of magic, knowing it, but believing in something, right? That you cannot see. That's what it's about. But knowing that we endowed with incredible gifts and powers here. We are endowed. We are one with God's incredible and luminous intelligence here. All right. So there are some truths, but a lot of times truth and principles, they don't smell like flowers. Nobody really likes. But let's just be kind. Let's put our words away. To warn. When we warn other people, and don't just apologize. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Hug. But let's put our reckless words away. God, give me the patience. Let me speak kind, yet be firm and kind. And then there's between being an authoritarian and being kind. Let's say thin line between that. A lot of us either we're gonna do it one way or we're not gonna do it. Either you are terrible or you're a great person. No, you're both. You gotta learn how to embrace a little bit of duality. But all right, just it looks good. You all right? So don't worry about it. All right, sweetie. I hope that helped you in some way, shape, or form. Thank you. Jayoti Sahu. All right. So your crush rejected me. I'm not gonna do those. You're not gonna understand 927. Uh, you're welcome. So it's gonna be okay, Genevic. All right, you're gonna be okay, sweetie. Don't worry about it. All right. Sometimes we say things reckless. We are reckless with our words. It's not that we don't mean it, right? Is that at the time when emotions are real high, and so just pray, God of my heart, I'm so humble and grateful for the blessings. Start being. This is when you start being thankful and grateful. And just ask God. However you come. Confess if that's what you do. The times that I had been careless with my words, that I wounded other people, help me to repair the damage that I have done. Give me the wisdom to discern my words. Carefully fill me with your compassion and grace, so that I speak words of truth and love and heal others with words of wisdom, encouragement, and just thank God and just connect as much as you can. A little quick prayer. We learn how to do that. All right. So words are powerful. You know that they can pierce others with hate, contempt, judgment, or they could scorn and they could uplift other people up. All right, with encouragement, compassion, guidance, and understanding. All right. So put away your reckless words, right? Knowing that a lot of times we don't come from a place like that. All right. So just be careful. Jyotish, what he thinks of me. So you got here male Priyang, that's 9'5". So you got there Virgo and Libra. So Virgo and Libra, oof. All right. So he's 9'5". So Priyang, that's 9'5". What he thinks of me. Crush. He rejected me. Let's see. I'm gonna give you one card. All right, I'll be right with you. Let me just give her one card, and then I'll go to your job in near future. All right. Let me go to Yayotish. All right. I'm not gonna ask for signs today. Um, because no matter what, a lot of times I was you know, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the fire energy. That energy is. I want what I want now. It's a very conscious energy, right? It's living in the moment. It's craving action. Uh, it takes things personally. It's defensive. It has a huge desire for activity. It deals with new sentiments. It's quick to forgive, and it's quick to get over it. So they like ruling the roost, gravitate into trouble and confrontation. Very impatient. It could be self-centered approach, conflict. So you got to understand a little bit about the fire energy. All right, that's like, all right. Everybody is built for certain things here. Let's see here. And then you got to know, a lot of us, when it comes to playing a part, we either immerse ourselves with the idea of it until we get into the reality and the initial excitement of a relationship or conversation, and then we don't, will he take action? I know, no, I'm just gonna tell you, nope, I'm not doing all that. Sorry, nope, you want too much. Calm down, and let's see what does he think about you. The Nine of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. All right. So the thing here, the thing here that I'm gonna give you, I don't think this person wants to. All right, you got two nines. It's whatever's going on here, you're gonna have to fit in today's schedule. All right, because they want that peace, right? They want to be like, so they tell me a lot of things. I knew this was gonna happen when I get this energy, because it's to tell you people might get weakened by you keeping people so long in this energy. So be careful with that. I don't think that you're gonna get this person's attention. So I'm sorry. I'm done now. I can't even go into it. Nope. Sorry. I'm sorry. You got. I can't. No. You're not, even if you're not gonna really understand it. You want what I'm just looking at here. What you got here? Nope. 3. Nope. Marriage. Nope. No, I'm sorry. Nope. You won't even understand it. Your energy is right now. All right. Your energy is right now, and I just want to know if it no, and it's not. It doesn't happen like that. You know, you like a delusion of my fantasy to by picking what's consistent and real right now. All right, and when you get that to a soul, you refuse it. You're right now. Oof. No. Nope. I don't want to deal with that. You're welcome. 10:10. What time is it? It's already 10 o'clock. I've been here that long. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jayotish. You just need to learn how to, man, because you're on that 6 and that energy is, you could keep people going on so long. You know, people are weak. You know, it's like you make people weak by giving them this attention, and so you gotta learn how to choose partners for the wrong reasons here. You know, don't let your sentimental influence your decisions, especially those involving, a spouse here, because you need to. It's like you need to be needed, and you must learn to discriminate between those you can help and others that may be weakened by your care. All right. So it's in your nature to attract weaker people. So when you really understand your energy, right? So you got this really depth. I'm gonna leave it there. You got to learn how you. I don't think that when it's in our nature to treat people like that, and we don't know how to have that balance and set those boundaries. All right. A lot of times you think that's what it says, but no. All right. Once you get to that 9, uh, it's a period of stepping back, because now you got to fit into my schedules. I gotta take care of things, and I want to do things. So the 9 of Wands for me is the energy of stepping back. Right? I'm refusing to move forward. I don't want to. I just don't want it. There's something that they don't want, and so this is a caution. And you got the caution you right now. Are the posts my arm making for me? Oh, you got some stuff going on, huh? Why did my person put me at the top of the pedestal? For how long will I be? You put on top of a pedestal. All right. Are the posts my honest make? I like those questions. All right, but let me go down here real quick, guys. I got Nas. Nas, will I have a permanent job in the near future? Permanent. I like that. That's so interesting. I love that. All right, let me go ahead, and then I'll be with you two guys, and then I'm out of here. All right. Hey, the superpower you want for a day. What is the superpower, guys? Let's go ahead. You drop in the future. If you're here, come on in so I can move forward. If not, let me tap and get that frequency. And let's get your awakened soul. And then I'll give you one. Always loving. And Joy Ireland. And we finish with you guys. And I thank you guys so much. I will not be here tomorrow. Christmas Eve. You guys all have a beautiful Christmas Eve. Hopefully I get out and I'll start doing the life path. So make sure you check those out. All right. One more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One more. One more. So you got the card of all right. So there's gonna be a waiting process here. All right. Do you work for organizations, women organizations? So you might get the moon. The moon is all about working with women, different groups. I don't know if they're trying to tell me that that's the problem. Because you got 2 butterflies. Look. You got butterflies over here. It could be that. All right. There's something here. Okay. With evolution, science. A lot of times I see butterflies and it takes me to science. All right. There's something here that you want to do. Some kind of biology or something like that. I don't know exactly what. Let's go ahead. All right. It's not so much our evolution, but we're talking about science, Something into that. What kind of job you like? All right, working with chemicals. There's, when I look at that, I look at women in organizations. All right, computer unplugging. I slipped and look. This is what I got. All right. What kind of work are you looking for? What kind of work are you looking for, Nas? I like that name, by the way, Nas. All I need is one mic, one beat, like a pure. What's the name? What's that song that Nas? Man, that song made him. He's a Virgo, actually. All I need is one mic. Government job. Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you. One more thing. Yeah, but that doesn't give me government job. Well, it is on the king and queens of the swords, and that goes with that leadership position. Let's see what you get here. All right, the wheel of fortune, uh, temp job. You got a temporary job. All right. So you got the two of swords at the bottom. All right. So this I don't like the wheel of fortune because when they say, well, you said, will I have a permanent job in the future? No, because this is something that's going to change. All right. Remember, the wheel of fortune is changes. This is your destiny. All right. This is all about my destiny. So I don't know. This change 4 months. In 4 months, I got four. I got four women here, and then I got here changing. So, all right, this is about changing and coming to a decision. All right, so you might go through this for 4 months, not right now. All right, because let's hear something on social media. All right, or there's something here that you might want to, because the fool is about the circle of life. All right, when you see this zero here, right? But this is all about my survival. There's something that you're gonna have to learn. See, because whatever job this is gonna require you to move. My government jobs, it is the judgment. All right. This is something that begins. This is something that you're not experienced. All right? Because he's all about discernment and ability to perceive things clearly. All right? I don't know if that's where you're at. All right? Because he's all about level-headed and discernment, but not him. You understand? Although he's not new to this field. But he has to learn how to get his to acclimate to this environment. All right? So maybe in April, the fool represents Aries, and it represents newness and that spring kind of feeling energy. Once the snow starts leaving the mountains, silica. I'm going back to biology. I don't know why. All right. So when you understand because I'm going back to biology and the study of an element. All right. This is what I'm getting for you. All right. Because this is all about the ability to separate good from bad and knowing there's something here that you're supposed to do. All right. So now maybe in a couple of months. All right. But it's not gonna be steady. It's gonna change. But let's say that you get a job. Can you be able to begin at once and travel? Because this is a travel card. All right. This is all about exploring new territories, uncharted territories. All right, you could come back and ask me, but you will, but it's not gonna be permanent. Is what I'm saying. All right, so not permanent. It's not gonna be permanent until this 4 months maybe. All right. Good luck in whatever field you choose here, cause you could do a lot of things. You're very smart. All right, and so the food is just stay optimistic. Because I would say to stay optimistic, have faith. You got good survival instincts here. And that means that trust what you feel inside. Trust your gut, because this is all about trusting my not my intuition but my survival. Intuition is different than your gut. It's two different worlds, all right? Your survival goes with your instincts, which this is how I know how to survive to make it through the world. Your intuition is something that you have a lot of experience, so it comes to you naturally. You move quick. People don't really understand the intuition versus the instincts. You think it's the same thing, it's not. All right? So I always talk about that, how to trust your instinct. If it's good, you already know what to do. Intuition is something that you have a lot of practice, so it comes to you naturally. All right? You understand? All right. I hope that makes sense. So we got to look at the things that are paradoxical, that are hard to explain until we start comparing them. It's almost the same thing, but the actions are different. All right. One's required to stay still, because you got to understand the way our mind, or the brain that's moving consciousness, it starts with your subconscious mind, and there's got to be a recalibration. All right. So a lot of times when I get that, it's telling someone, no, go away, that your request is not going to be met. All right? Although they are thoughtful acts of kindness, service to others, or decide to make a world a better place. All right? Being authentic, right? That's next to the magician's energy, which are creating my magic, working on my craft and my skills. So there's some practice here. All right? So, all right? So remember, jump off the cliff. You're gonna get courage on the wings you're gonna get wings on your way down. All right. It's just like if you with a partner, when you get that fool, because it's all about a sexual partner that who's gonna be more than a one night stand, but one who we don't want to form a long term relationship with. So this is how you gotta see the fool when it comes to anything. All right. I hope that helped you in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much, Nas. All right. So listen, a lot of times when you ask these questions, see it in what kind of relationship that you're in. It's gonna be there, but you understand me? If you with somebody and you get the food, like if you know that they don't want a long term relationship, because it has to learn, it has to have the experience. You got to have the experience, and that sometimes it takes a while, but then one day they'll be faithful. So this job will be. You want this job to be faithful? You have to have the experience first. You understand me? So you got to really know the freedom that you're having this experience will bring you. So if you're in a relationship with somebody, right, their definition of freedom versus yours. All right? Okay? Yeah. I mean, listen. Well, you didn't ask me about that. You didn't ask me about that. Okay? A lot of times we have to have a lot of experience in order to really go understand what your subconscious mind is telling you. Okay? All right. I hope that helped you. Don't worry. You'll let me like, oh, that's how it works. Yeah. Little by little knocks. Ding, 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 ding. All right? So, but listen, it's like the full possibilities are endless. All right? The only thing I can tell you is don't expect nothing. All right? Don't put your expectations up too high. Keep them at a minimum, and you get the maximum, and never expect nothing from anybody, because guess what? The most important thing, nobody owes you anything. You owe everything to yourself. And with that being said, God bless you. All right? Sometimes, the year's almost over. You got to come on. Let's go, Let's get it. Let's try to be consistent. I'm going to stay. This is what I'm going to do. If somebody offers you a job, you can't even go travel. All right? There are things that we want, but we got to come on. Like, this is it. What are you doing? You got to start making this plan. You got to get preparation. You got to start practicing. You want to change it, you got to change it. We're going to sit here. No, that's not how life happens. Yeah, it's a duality thing. Look, a little bit. This is how the universe works. You got to put your best foot forward. You got to put your best foot forward. You work with the energy. Do you have control of your life, or do you get, whatever happens, I don't care? No. We take a little bit of, it requires a little bit of duality. All right? I just take my chance, whatever the hell that. No, we can't live like that. We got to prepare. Being in alignment with the cosmos, with the universe, right? The energy that's around you, embracing that, right? The changes that come with it. All right? Not saying I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to take a chance. No. Is the job going to be for months? It could be. All right? A couple of months, 4 months, but there's something with 4. All right? There's something with 4. And it's going to be, so we got January, February, March, April. So you got 4. All right? 4. And then you got the 4. Then you got the 4 women. Okay? You could be interviewed by 4 different people. There's something here working with women. All right? So it's almost like the Three of Pentacles. Like learning how to work with people, you know. I'm going to leave it there. All right, sweetie? All right. I don't want to know about nobody's long distance. Nope, nope. Sure don't. Thank you so much, sweetie. No, my aunt is old. I feel that she talking to me. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Let me see what you said. Always loving the post my aunt making for me. Oh, wait a minute. No, my aunt is. Oh, I feel she talking to me. How will my family and I read? Okay, I don't want to read nothing else. Let me stay over here. So who was first? Joe said, "Why did my person put me at the top of the pedestal for now? And how will I be?" That's a good one. Oh, we do that so well. Now I'm taking you to the pedestal. You're welcome, sweetie. You're welcome, Nas. Don't worry about it. Look, help, get people in your community, or especially if this is new to you, to even if you go to a new job, to help you acclimate a little more quickly into the environment. Go ask questions. Find groups with a lot of explicit reciprocity, people that are gonna help you. All right. Sometimes we need that push, and if you don't get it from them, you come here, you get it from me. It's just that simple. Just pay attention. Sometimes we need that. There's no baby softening. I'm not softening anything. We need it. If not, we stay around looking. Oh, it's available to you, and then you to work, so you can work on the things that you really want to do. I'm just asking: is that the post my older is making for me? I know I get it, but let's see what's going on here. If I get my social media, all right. I really want to give you a what's the tea, but let's go in here. This will give me. This is the energy that I'm working with. All right. Let's go ahead. 11-7. There's something more here. All right. There's something, man. Which is the card that I use? It's not about you. There's something here. Hey, Jeff. Hi, Jeff. 007. Hi, Jeff. Welcome to the live. Welcome back. Let's replace that pin. The superpower you want for a day. I want to fly. I ain't even gonna lie. I want to fly like Superman. I want to throw you off in a symbol. And what is that? So by Little Mo, baby, they can be. Wait, what's the name? Superwoman, boy, I'm only human, but I heal you with my superpower. Anyway, that's it. Don't get embarrassed with me when I start singing. Do not. It is my voice. You don't worry about it. A lot of people, they can't stand their own voice. It feels cringe. But once you really awaken, once you really get into a higher states of consciousness and you raise your vibration, it won't even bother you. You'll be like, oh my God, I sound like that? Yeah, duh. We are, that's a vibration. Let's go ahead. All the light, all the all the rulers of light, sound, and vibration. Let's get it. Oh man. Run through that frequency. Oh, I didn't know why you understood me. My grammar not, but nah, don't worry. Your grammar is good. Child, you're good. Here we go. One more. Thank you. One more. Thank you. Thank you. One more. Thank you. And thank you. No, Joelle is next. I don't know exactly here. Relationships are like a sanctuary when you're single. All right? When you're single, this is how your relationships look. I don't know if that's exactly why. Or you're honestly need. There's something here about her being lonely. Okay, there's a person that has crystals. I don't know exactly what this is about. There's something that you're doing here. I don't know exactly what. But all right, when you're single, you're alone. You create a sanctuary for yourself, right? And you don't like the noise that's loud. There's something here that's loud. All right, because I understand this. Because a lot of times when we get the tower, right, we into relationships that are chaotic, they loud, they messy. But when you're single, when you're alone, you create the sanctuary of peace. And you want everything exactly like it is. All right? You're a clean freak. You like to clean. You like soft music. So there's something here. So grounding is earthing. It's connection to your mind, body, and spirit. So this is deep. This I don't even know why I put myself through this. All right. Exactly what? Exactly why no? Because I'm getting cleaning music. There's a type of music. I don't know if somebody's too loud or too clean or not clean enough or single, while you're alone. There's something here about a lot of things. I don't know. This moon, this changes every 2 days. There's a lot here. I don't even want to take out so much. I just wanted to see a little bit deeper. So what are they posting? They change posts every 2 days. It's posting too much, not posting enough. All right. They want to be alone. They single. What's going on here? All right. You got to give me a little something too. All right. I don't like when people give me like half stuff. I don't like that. All right. I do clean a lot. All right. There's something here. Either somebody doesn't clean enough, or there's something here. They like people when they get a certain age, they get stuck in their way. That's why you see that nine of cups. All right. When you start seeing that 9 of cups, all right. That's when that person likes to be clean and they don't want to, or they don't clean, or they've got cats, or there's something here about that. All right, one more. We got the devil's card. And the devil is, depending on where it is, material, money. Let's see here. The world. Wow. There's a father. I don't know. Listen, the only thing I can tell you, the world is a card of. This is a card of graduation, but this is a card of death. This is a card of, look, right here. I don't know if there's going to be a funeral, because this represents a funeral. In here, right? When we cross over, right? But this is too much. But there's a funeral, there's a father figure here, and there's a move here. All right? Because the stash represents funeral preparations here in the earth. All right? There's on earth and something. There's something magical. There's a lot here going on. All right? But this represents for the beauty queen. It's like it is notes she's sending me. All right? There's a preparation here. All right, I'm done. I can't. I'm tapping out. All right? There's something you really got to understand. Oh, this could be education. All right? I also like to chill out by quiet. Yeah, Joel, but this is not for you, Joel. But you just talking about it. All right? There's something here. Simplicity, cleansing, the ground. There's something deep here. Yeah, I know. You know that this is not. You know that this is not for you. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back with Joel. All right. I really barely get. It's like she's telling me stuff to work at house, like stuff work at. Yeah, but this is why you gotta have the communication with her. Do you understand her? Like, say, hey, listen, auntie, this is what happens. Look, in social media is a great place for family and friends, but it created this how do we use our assertive and kind? Because we hide behind that we very indirect. Just, hey, auntie, is everything okay? Just get straight to the point. That's just have a conversation with her. You know? Yeah, but then either you delete her or that's it. Because if you think it's about you, we take things personal instead of having the conversations. Listen, I'm all about having the conversation. All right? And there's so much things that we got to do. Imagine, it's like a job. You go on social media, you spend a whole day on social media, you look through everybody's, right? Listening to what everybody's posting. All right, then you should have the conversation, because you wouldn't ask me, is it about me? It could be about this people. I don't know exactly what she's posting. All right? What is she posting? I don't know what she's posting. Only thing I could see there is about death. All right? It's about game shows. changes job, cleaning it. There's a lot of stuff here. No, it's not bad, but this is something more. I don't know. Cause see, when you tell me that, I know what the world card is about. All right, I know what the world card is about. How is ran? How her house is ran? Okay, it could be that, but that for me, the world card is a card of completion, graduation, but it's a card of death. That is the death card right there. That is a card of me going to live. I'm moving forward to another home. She's carrying the earth, but there's a lot of material energy there. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna a house rent preparing me. All right, I'm done. All right, I'll be right back. Is Joel? No, you don't have to be sorry. It's okay. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just talk like that. I just get a little bit excited when I see the world card. All right, because it gives you so many different meanings to it. So the world is talking to the world. It's talking to other people. Okay, this is what social media. That's a social media card. But the world card to me is a card of preparation to leave this earth. All right, it's not what you think it is. Okay, it's a form of graduation. It's a form of magic. Okay, so really understand the world card. This is what people really got to understand. Some of the more difficult. All right, yeah, and in this earth, yeah, we graduate. What we do, university earth, we disconnect from source. Right, we find our magic, the mind. There's something here. Okay. But when we're on social media, we're gonna take things personally. Don't take nothing personally. Have the all you had to do is ask me the question. She's posting these things. All right? And just have the conversation. That's one of the things that I really want to talk about. I really didn't get a chance to talk about Facebook and Instagram, and when our family members or our friends post, we take them personally. That's nothing. That got nothing to do with you. And if you think it does, just have the conversation. Hey, what's going on here? You know, maybe you don't visit her. Maybe there's a guilt there. I don't visit her enough. I'm alone. You know, or she got a lot of time on her hands. You know, that's what we do. That's what social media is for. I don't do a lot of the social media um drama. I don't do a lot of that. I'm going to. I should, but I don't. All right, let's go ahead with Joelle. Joelle, let's see here what card you get. We like to say what's convenient, all right, but there's a feeling that's deeper. I'm a very deep person. I'm not a surface level person, all right. And so when you deal with me, you got to deal with. I go down. I don't stay here. I'm not here. I go down. I go down. All right, let's go ahead, Joelle. Let's see here what your energy looks like. You asked me the question about your person putting you on a pedestal. Let's see here what the awakened soul has to say to you. One more. And thank you. All right. There's a lot of passion there. We got the sanctuary. Are you alone? You alone? All right. This card comes out more than anything. All right. See, they got on there. They got books. This energy is about creating this sacred environment, making space for sacredness, for Bible study, things like. When people get older, this I just finished with the same energy. All right, but the desire card represents if you could see, it represents twin flame or twin soul, or connecting to that, the desire to have the partner that's going to be patient, that's going to trust. You're going to build on honesty. You know why people get married. You know, so marriage been down since the 43 100 BC, however long it's been. You made it back from work safely. Yes, that's food. What food? Oh, that's good. And I found my check. The miracle. I told you guys to believe in miracles. I found my check. So thank you so much for being there. My check was still there at the bus stop in a puddle of water. It was there. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm still like awed by the whole thing. So thank you so much for being there with me this morning. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it later on. Yeah, so I did. Yeah, I took a nap and now I'm here because I'm not gonna come tomorrow. I have a lot of stuff to take care of. Of course, it's Christmas Eve, so I'm just trying to figure out. No, she doesn't need that. She don't gotta be sorry. I think I think it's just probably something with me that I don't. The social media, it gets us a place where we get sensitive about topics and family posts, and we think it's about us. Have the conversation. That's it. Say, hey, auntie, what's going on here? I also like to chill out by quiet. All right. So where is he at, Joel? All right. When it's time for you to post, he's not here. Where did Joel go? He's not here. All right. Well, I'm done. Yeah. Devotion. That's one of the reasons why I got out of the social media. People post stuff. People do stuff indirectly. What they can't say to your face, so they can have that conversation. They post sometimes not even about you. Yeah, you was commenting to him when I was doing always loving when she asked me that question, and then I'm with you and you leave. All right, you got the adventure card. All right, and this is like when I get the adventure card, it's all about nurturing. All right, creating something new, being part of my DNA kind of energy. Because sometimes, I feel like they miles away from you. They want to be near you. Is this person miles away from you? All right. I'm just trying to fix the. This is my favorite deck. I love this deck. This goes straight to. You ask me questions, and I want to ask you questions too. Sometimes it's just. All right, that's it. There's something. All right, where is he at? All right, let me go. Let me go and give you a tarot, and then I am going to the next person. Yes, I'm with you, and you just left. I'm trying to explain to you the cards that you got. You could go back and see it. I'm gonna go ahead and tap into how long you're gonna be on that pedestal. All right, let's see here how long you're gonna be on that pedestal. You got the adventure card, you got the trust, and you got the desire. And that's for me going on this going on this journey, right? But it's showing me somebody that's miles away from you. All right. That's why I asked if this person. Oh, and then you got the sanctuary. Is this person miles away from you? They wish they were with you. I mean, I don't know exactly what's going on. All right. I'm gonna. Thank you. Thank you. What superpower will you want for the day? People don't really understand. The Queen of Wands, the Five of Wands, 5 days, 7 and all right. So there's a lot of desires here. How long are you gonna be in the pedestal? You got the 5. So there's a lot of attraction, physical attraction here. A lot of passion with your person with this energy right here. All right. The only thing is here, getting to you. Okay. One of the things about the 5 of Wands is a card of freedom to express, to do things, you know. So I see here changes, of course. The 5 of Wands, it forecasts the future, right? The 7, no, the 7 is getting to a place where I got to really make a decision about choices, all right? I want something long term, but I don't know if that's what you want, all right? Do you want the same thing that I want? So going through this emotional battle here, or this, all right? Because, you know, this is like if you got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, right? And that energy deals with, like, I want to know life firsthand. Learning life firsthand, okay? That's that fire, living in the moment kind of energy. Craving action, taking risks, all right? And so this is a decipher activity here, all right? So gravitating to this trouble energy, confrontation, this impatience energy that you see here, okay? So this is conflict oriented, what I see here. So building a preparation for wanting time with you, putting in the hard work, ready to face challenges with you, a completion here, all right? Because a lot of times this speaks of a cycle that's going to be completed or something that they do, all right? Well, they go through this and then they move on to the next person. Okay, you're not really getting. I don't think he's getting through. All right, I am out of here. I thank you guys so much. Have a blessed night. All right, so good luck. Maybe a week, 7 months. Who knows how long it's gonna be? All right, it's good. You know, it's a lot of kind of like the hopeless romantic. I'm just at the cusp of love, euphoria. You know, I'm dealing with emotional excitement. Right? And it's between emotional and delusional, not delusional, but hoping to have something real with you. But, you know, I feel like I'm locked out kind of energy when I see that 7 of Cups. All right? So this is more of the idea of love. You know, sometimes we could stay in that, wow, when it feels so good. I have a lot of emotions. All right? Yeah, it's good. You know, sometimes we like that kind of energy, right? That is an action kind of, you got a little bit of the mysticism, the love, which is, you know, not really understanding things, but working through those things. So yeah, all right. She's a positive card. I want to be with where more, like, I don't know, you know, it's like you're where most people want to be. You know, that kind of energy. Every time I get the Queen of Wands, you know, she's positive, she's upbeat, she got a good, you know, she's all about the passion and the fire, you know, and then just embracing that. But you don't want to stay in the energy where everything is, you want to make things real, you know, at some point in time. So you move, you know, move carefully, enjoy and embrace all the emotional that it brings you, you know, and that's pretty much it, you know. It's fantasy versus reality, making things real in the future. So it could last 7 months. It could last until March. Who knows? All right. Good luck with everything. Yeah, it looks nice. I like it. All right. It's just fun. It's fun. It's fun. Just enjoy the fun of it. It's okay. You know. So do we feel? Do we talk about our emotions and how it's gonna be? Wow, I wish I was with you, having all this fun. You living in that eureka moment where everything. Wow, it seems like unreal. You know. That's it. There's more to it than that, but that's just as simple as I just want to give it to you simple. All right, love you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed night and a happy holidays. Merry Christmas Eve tomorrow. And then make sure you check out your videos if I do any videos tomorrow night. And yeah, and then I'll see you guys on the 25th on Christmas Day. I will be talking about the Christmas tree, telepathy, the connection, mind to mind connection, what the Christmas tree represents, Jesus, and all the beautiful energy, and what is Jesus like. Some nobody really knows when Jesus' birthday is at, and yeah, just little things like that. Thank you so much, Genevieve. Thank you, thank you. God bless you guys. All right, stay good, stay well, stay happy, and just do the best you can. They do the best you can. Spend time with the ones you love. Keep love. Love heals and it hurts. It does both. Thank you so much. Right. Yeah, enjoy. There you go. Enjoy the moment. Just enjoy the moment. Don't look. It's just look. I don't know if what kind of music you listen to, but what is that guy's name? Uh, the one that plays the man. I forgot his name. I had it in the tip of my tongue. Uh, when he's locked out of heaven, that music locked out of heaven. I feel like I'm locked out of heaven. That you know, Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars. There you go. Bruno Mars music. Listen to a little bit of that, of Bruno Mars. All right? If you're familiar with it. All right? That's that kind of energy. That's the kind of energy you got right now. Every time I see the Seven of Cups, I get that Bruno Mars. All right? You familiar with Bruno Mars? You familiar with it? I'm feeling positive. I see a positive, it's beautiful. All right? I mean, what can you say about the Queen of Wands? She's upbeat. She's optimistic about the future. All right? So, Bruno Mars, just enjoy a little bit of that music. And there's a song there that he say he feels like he's locked out of heaven. All right? He's just there, but he can't really, right? And a lot of us, we experience that. We just can't figure that out, We get so overwhelmed by other people's emotions. Everything carries a different sentiment. It could be a quick, nice little cute card, Well, we don't want to get too serious, but we don't want to lose the reality of it. All right, is it real? Can this be real? Does love exist? What's love? That. All right, that's it. Thank you guys. Bye, Genevieve. All right. Bye bye, guys. Good night.